Another factor that will help you become a successful person, a very rich man or lady, is trying to obey. Trying to obey the golden rules. You must obey the golden rules. Golden rules amount to doing to other person what you want that person to do unto you. Try as much as you can to do your business with sincerity of heart and the sincerity of purpose. Don't try to go for shortcuts. In fact, there are no shortcuts to becoming rich. There are no shortcuts to becoming a successful person. If you want to become a successful person, definitely you have to fold your sleeves and walk towards that direction. There is one Igbo man, I love his story, I cherish his story. Before the guy traveled to China for the very first time, the mother called him, "My son, listen to me. If you go to China, don't try to be a barricade, don't try to be a bottleneck, don't try to stand on anybody's success. Because anyone that decides to stop somebody's success will definitely be a failure. My son, if you get to China, remain an honest guy you were. And people will tell you it does not pay to be honest. That snake will not swallow another snake, no go big. Who told you? Honesty has a price. And doing things right has a price. If for nothing else, it will boost your image as a person. It will bring you goodwill. And people will begin to do business with you more. Assuming they've learned or they've seen you are a trustworthy person. Anyone that comes to patronize you today will return tomorrow. That is success. That is money. When the guy got to China, one funny thing about most Chinese is that they don't believe in God. Most Chinese don't believe in God. Anything you are doing with them, you mention the name God, they will leave you for another person. When this guy got to China, he went straight to a man, he got his address. And he went there, he stayed about 3 hours. He didn't see the man because the man was having a conference. He was having a meeting with some people. When the man came out and said, they said that there's an African man that's been waiting for me for about 3 hours. He said, yes, look at where I am. The man called him inside his office and said, where are you coming from? He said, Africa. The man went into his locker, brought out some papers. In fact, those papers were given to the man by Nigerians. Part of it, their passport. Part of it, the business papers they had for China. And they were all deceitful, wrong, and evil papers. Because most Nigerians that attended there at that time were not telling the truth. The white man said to him, my friend, my black brother, tear this passport, tear these papers. They are from your African brothers. The man just quietly looked at it and he saw that 90% of those papers they told him to tear, the passport that they gave to him, were from Nigerians. And the guy said he would not tear the papers. He would not tear the passport. The white man asked him why. He said, it is against my God. And on hearing that word, God, the white man stood up and left him. The next minute, the messenger came and told him to leave the office. As the guy was going out in that office with some nostalgia in his heart, 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes, he was at the gate. And somebody directed him to another white man that was producing that kind of product he wanted to buy from the first man. And that first man still saw him and said, my friend. And when he looked into the vehicle and saw it was that man that couldn't cooperate with him, that insulted him because he refused to be dishonest and wicked. The man greeted him. Said, my friend, do you remember me? He looked in and saw the man and was moving because he was angry. The man started begging him. The man started begging him. He couldn't listen to the man. The man parked his vehicle and begged him to enter the vehicle so that they'll go back together. He's interested in doing the business with him. He said he's not going to do the business. And the white man, the Chinese man, told him, you are the only honest person I've seen in Africa. Because he had a good heart. Because he didn't want to wicked anybody. Because he didn't want to stand at the gate against somebody's success. And today, that same man I'm telling you about in Nnewi in Anambra State is a multimillionaire. That man even gave him more franchise. That man gave him more business opportunities. That he will never be a poor man in his life. Remember what made him big? His honesty. His obeying golden rules. If you want to rise to the top, if you want to have the money, if you want to become a millionaire, you have to work little by little. But above all things, keep the golden rules. Do unto others what you want others to do unto you. If you want to become a successful man or woman, if you want to be a celebrity and remarkably successful person, there is nothing you can exchange hard work with. You must be a hard worker. Little sleep, little slumber, the Bible says in the book of Proverbs, brings poverty, brings failure, brings hunger. If you want to make it in life, You will always rise up to work hard on things you were created to work hard on. Don't work hard on every other thing. Work hard on some specifics. Work hard on some specifics. You will definitely get to the top, and I will see you there very soon.